always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
So on we go to Thursday here, looking good for the rest of tonight. Then we'll wake up with a couple of isolated showers. Those will transition to some midday storms because late in the afternoon and early evening we're going to be clear. So a similar day to today is how I would characterize it, but tomorrow we'll have a little bit less coverage through the early part of the day, unlike we had today with plenty of storms out there. Friday is the start of what will be a much drier and hotter pattern here coming up, with temperatures soaring into the 90s and our rain chances disappearing for the most part for the weekend. So if you have outdoor plans, this is great. You just have to plan ahead for that extra heat. 20 to 30% chances coming back through next week. That'll be in the form of afternoon storms. But, you know, this week the impact has been this area of low pressure that's now going to move away from us, and that combined with tropical moisture, some of us picked up upwards of 4 to 5 inches yesterday. So beneficial rainfall. We had some flooding, of course, wasn't widespread, and it really will help out as far as the drought, because really I have to say the next few days, not just into the weekend but early next week, I don't see anything significant as far as accumulation for rainfall. Even the next 7 days will probably total about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, and that would be it. Checking in on the Saharan dust tracker, this is where the dust is very close to us. Been seeing some pictures from the Bahamas and for the rest of the Caribbean down there with some hazy skies, so that'll be getting in here. Now tomorrow it's a transition, so we're not just going to flip things around. It will take a while for the dry air to really permeate the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, and that's what's going to keep rain chances very, very low. In the tropics, that's always a good thing. We've got a lot of dust out there. We don't have much of the way of activity, but we do have a frontal boundary. This is the other way you can make tropical systems, right? So lows along these fronts sometimes will just kind of shear off and become their own entity. It has about a 10% chance of doing that over the next few days in the northern Gulf. I'm expecting at most a tropical depression with some rainfall. It's not going to be a hurricane. It's not going to be a wind event whatsoever. No alerts for the Florida Keys or the Atlantic waters. We're looking good there. Forecast for tomorrow on the earlier side of the day. That's when we'll have our showers and storms. And your next weather 7-day forecast will kind of just shut off rain chances beginning Friday into the upcoming weekend. Temps to the low 90s. Only difference next week, we'll still stay in the low 90s, but rain chances coming back a little bit, right? 30% coverage beginning Monday, Tuesday, and heading into Wednesday. Balmy still, overnight lows around the low 80s.